What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. A little bit different look here. Filming from the GoPro. This is a brand new GoPro. Just added it to the channel. Jeff, what is up? I pulled you away from your computer. You are editing a video right now. When will people see that?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Well, I don't know when this video will come out.
Today.
Today.
Say today, yes.
Today.
You'll see this video today. Oh, thank you, sir.
Isn't it easy just holding a GoPro?
Dude, I love it, actually. So, Jeff, I'm tying up your lift.
Yeah, you are.
What is up with that? And we could tell Jeff is not going to do any work because he's wearing his open-toed work boots.
Oh, these are steel-toe flip-flops.
Steel-toe flip-flops. So, this is where we left off yesterday. You guys saw, got everything suspension-wise on there. Wrong sleeves for adjustment. Wrong adjustment sleeves on here. I need to get a little bit longer ones. Other than that, everything seems to look good. I don't have everything tightened down super tight, but it's on there, mocked up in the correct location. Did run out of time. Dinner was calling, so we went over to get some wings, and that leaves us to today. All we have to do today is get the brakes on so I can roll this out of Jeff's bay, stop tying up his bay. Hey, thank you for letting me use your bay for a day or two. Or oh God, it's not going to be 3. This thing is going on the trailer tonight. Let me set the GoPro down. I need to get some grease to start this off, don't I?
You didn't get any?
I mean, it's in the truck.
Oh,
I just need to get it.
We'll go over that part soon.
Okay.
Cut your damn... Yeah, you are going to have to cut them.
Cut what?
Your spindles.
Why?
Because these have to go away. So this will eventually bolt in like this.
Okay, so quick look. We have to do a little bit of cutting and all that fun stuff to make everything work. But first, we are going to learn how to pack a bearing.
Right. Do you need this receipt?
No, I don't need that receipt.
So this just became our keep the table clean. All right, so here's how we start. Palm O hand.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, my.
Glob O grease.
Greasy stuff, I'd say.
All right, and here's how this works. Because we're doing it by hand, we're doing it the old school way. So basically what you're doing is you're going to pat the bearing into the grease until you see it push through the top side. See how it's starting to come through the top side?
I do see that.
All right, see how it's all the way through the top side
Yeah.
now? And rotate it around and...
This looks like it's fun. Now, it doesn't matter that the whole thing gets all greasy.
Nope, needs to be. All right, and then once you have it all the way around, just kind of give it a good once over.
Okay.
Inside and outside.
Okay.
And that's packed.
That's done.
Yep. Now, before you install them into the hubs and stuff, I'll come back out and walk you through that part.
Okay.
But that is how you pack them.
So I should get busy.
Yeah, it'll take you a little longer than it just took me, but...
You just hammered that out.
Yep.
All right, well, you have fun editing, sir, and I will get to work. Got all the bearings packed. That wasn't too bad. Jeff's a really good teacher, so knocked that out pretty quick. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take off this adjustment sleeve, crank this inwards, and then I got to cut off these tabs for the brake calipers. Like I said, use the factory spindle, but we don't need these ears for the calipers. Now, before y'all get on me, I am no fabricator. I watch Jeff do his thing. I try to learn from him and go from there. So hopefully I'm doing things right, kind of right. I don't say I'm perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. I'm learning. This vehicle is me learning how to race car, I guess. So The other side's done. I'm okay, happy with it. The thing that gets me is I like everything to be perfect. So like I messed up cutting it once. It's literally killing me inside. I'm like, oh man. But it's life. Got to get the other side off. Now that I've done the driver's side, the passenger side should go smooth, I hope. Let's see how we can do. Alright, so we are moving right along, got all of the cutting done, spindles are ready to go. I think it's time to put the brakes and everything together, hopefully done with this garbage. That was, it was fun, but I wouldn't like to keep doing that. Now we have to assemble everything, put the bearings in there, got the pads, got the calipers, got the rotors. I guess it's time to start throwing parts at it and seeing how we do. Other than the brakes, I think the only thing I have to do, like I said, is just finish up the steering. I got to do some adjusting of the steering just to get it to align better, and then tighten everything up just so we can get it back on the trailer. Then we're ready for J&J Fab, get this thing down to the fab shop. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm just cleaning this up a little bit. I got to get the hub to kind of slide in there nicely, and it's just a little bit, these spindles are not the like cleanest thing. They've definitely seen some time, so get that all cleaned up so this will slide in there just a little bit better. Got to do that to the other side, and then get that in, and then we're going to assemble the hub and everything like that with the bearings. So just cleaning this up now. This is not really the nicest thing in here, but we are grinding away, literally. Alright, so as you can see, I kind of have the hub in there. Actually, I do have the hub in there. I can't quite get it all the way snug. I'm going to see if I can suck it down there with when I tighten up these bolts, but I got it almost all the way in. This is the mounting bracket here for the caliper, so you put the bolt with the nut on the back, washer on each side, do that 4 times, and then you should be alright on this side. We'll see if I can really get that to go in there all the way. It's very, very close. It's just like a hair off. It's driving me nuts right now, to be honest. I just want it to be everything to be perfect. Alright, backpedal a little bit. See how everything is kind of sticking out here like this? This all needs to be ground down, so this thing that was on there can sit flush, because as it gets sucked in, as you guys can see, this and this, sorry, this right here, this little nub and that little nub that protrudes out, that hangs up everything, so it will not sit flush. So I need to grind that down. Eventually. Alright, so as you guys can see, got some stuff ground down. Everything should be able to sit flush, which is what we were looking for. Now we just have to bolt this stuff back up to save time. I'm going to get to bolting, see if we can get this on there and fitting good, and then we'll move over to the other side. Alright, so we finally got that sitting on there flush. I had to take this off like 4 or 5 times. Royal pain in the ass. Biggest thing, if you guys are doing this, dude, wherever the little tabs were, the ears were, to put your old brakes on, get rid of those ASAP. Those are the worst. Sand them down, grind them down, do whatever you gotta do. As you guys can see, I got it sitting flush there. Finally, now it is time to make the hub, put that together, and let's just, I'm ready. I was hoping to be almost done by now, and just like typical fashion, I'm taking way longer than I normally do, but way longer than I should say, because I normally don't do this. This is my first time doing it. This is my look right now. I want some food, and I want to get home, and I got to edit this video so you guys can see it tomorrow. Whew, I got a long night ahead of me. All right, let's keep plugging away here. in there.
Okay.
I feel like that's not the strongest position of leverage.
Hang on. Okay, go ahead. No. Yeah.
That one's soft. I don't think the thread will engage that far.
It shouldn't.
My expert level of knowledge of race cars.
Right. Not.
Jeff, besides me bothering you all evening and the sun is going down,
And you're making a mess.
I am. Look at Jeff's shop has never looked like this.
No, it is not.
R.I.P.
All right. Ready?
Yes.
Give me that because you're about to get dirty. Okay. All right. Grab a big bearing.
Big bearing.
Big bearing. Place it into the back of the hub.
Back with hub.
Correct. Yep. Might as well do them both at the same time. Okay. Now, grab your hubs and bring them over to the bench that you can't get to because there's so much shit in the way. Set one on OS towel.
OS towel.
Seal.
Seal.
Install your seal. Yeah, it's going to require a hammer.
Oh God. I feel like that's above gentle.
Come on. Alright. Switch.
Oh, okay. All right, I learned now. I'll do the next one. No, I'm ready.
What if you ruin it?
Okay, go ahead.
You have to take all this back apart to replace a seal.
After about 3 strikes, you realize that, huh?
Get your grease first.
More?
Yep. More grease.
Pocket of grease?
Yeah, the tub o lube. So just take your finger and lube up from the threads back. So,
Like that much?
yeah, that should be fine. Just give it some love.
All right.
Steel toe flip flops.
We are lube.
Okay. All right, guys, if you have a few extra minutes, be sure to go over to my channel, High PSI TV, and check out the new video that comes out today. And I'm not going to tell you what it's about because it's a surprise. I can tell you that I am bringing 2 new cars to the channel. Check it out. Moving on.
Shit everywhere.
I mean, it's horrible. I don't know.
You leave me for an hour.
Right. You can destroy some things in an hour.
That's what she said?
So, slide your hub onto your spindle. And the seal is going to seal against that collar in the back, so just push it on over it. Go ahead and throw your bearing in, the front side.
This way?
No, definitely not.
That way.
Yep. Washer.
Washer?
Nert.
Nerd.
Oh, steel toe flip-flops to the rescue.
God, everything is just greasy now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's greasy. Greasy.
Now what?
Go ahead and start it, get it finger tight. And there's not an exact science to doing this, so I'll just teach you how I do it.
Okay. And everyone at home?
And everyone at home.
How much is this video really worth watching?
I have no idea.
I've been here for all of it.
Alright, so hand tight first.
Okay.
Alright, and then give this some spins just to get everything nice and lubed. So, alright, so you're already hand tight here.
Okay.
What I do is I just snug it up, about 20 foot-pounds, click. Now you see this gets tight, I'll let you feel it. So, loose, go ahead and spin it. Right. And then what you're doing here is just making sure that everything's seated good. So now it's tight, right?
Ooh, yeah.
So now we're going to back it up a little bit until it spins freely, and there is no play back and forth in the bearings. So feel it now.
Yeah. Now, will this get like looser as you drive it?
So yes, it will. So this is something you're going to have to check again.
Okay.
Just in case the bearings seat a little bit harder.
Okay.
So, but you'll be able to feel it in your wheel. So like if you lift it up, you'll be able to jiggle the wheel.
Okay. So these are the bearings that will make it go.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's basically like a sealed hub on a new car, except you build it
Okay.
instead of buying the whole thing already assembled.
That works.
So now you have your little castle cap.
Just like that.
So you can turn it so that it lines up with the hole. Like that. Yep.
Butterfly that.
Yep. Yeah, so you got to put a rotor on. and we'll take our one lug nut that I have misplaced. Alright, so the purpose of this is to be like you have a wheel on here,
Okay.
and it's going to hold the rotor against the hub.
God, that's close right there.
No longer close. Alright, so now that you have that on there, I'll turn this so that we can see what we're doing. Alright, so we'll just hand tighten these. See how your rotor isn't centered right now?
Yep.
So what you need to do is you need to stack a washer behind the caliper
Okay.
to move it so that it's centered.
Okay.
I'd probably do one washer behind and check it again.
70. We definitely need to tighten down everything in some way.
Hey guys, John Doc here. Just wanted to film a quick little outro for this video. Alright guys, so you can see we have everything on here. The coilovers, the spindles are on and painted. Rotors are on, hubs are on, everything's tight, but Strange forgot to send the dust caps for those, so John will have to call them tomorrow. Calipers are on, all this stuff is kind of buttoned up. The steering column is not in yet, but that's okay. John just needs to get it up on the trailer, so we will steer it by hand. And we're also still waiting for the sleeves for the tie rod ends so that they can be adjusted correctly. All in all, John took about probably 2 days to do this.
How many hours? Because everything is an hour. So, like, how
All right.
would you do this?
This would take me about 8 hours. I'd say you probably have a solid 12 in it.
Which, you know what? I can live with that.
Yeah, I mean, first time you ever done anything like this?
Yeah.
So what John has to do right now is go steal some lug nuts off my trailer because these are now 1/2-inch studs instead of 12mm, so the factory lug nuts will not fit. So from that to that, I think this is definitely a step in the right direction as far as lightweight race car things go, and it is really all quality parts. Everything fit for the most part. The only issue that we had is missing parts. So John has got everything tight as far as brakes go. The steering's not tight because we're still waiting on those parts, and it will still need alignment, so all of our adjusters on our upper and lower control arm are still loose.
Oh, David, big bachelor, I pray to you. Sir, you're going to hate me when you have to do this alignment.
So this is going to be the world's most expensive alignment.
Yeah.
John is king of the world's most expensive shit.
I'm so over it at this point.
Alright, so anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video. As always, you can find merchandise in the description below.
Hey, and everyone check out Jeff, because I used his shop for 2 days, and Jeff, I might have done the work, but I said, hey Jeff, what do I do next? So thank you for your time and your lift and your shop and your tools and your knowledge. So everyone, do me a favor and check out Jeff.
IPSI TV, there will be a link in the description below.
Other than that, we'll see you guys next time.